I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Kokeduk, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see ya.
Fayette County Corrections is seeking to fill several positions now. The pay is great along with a long list of benefits and incentives, but the relationships created on the job are one thing that can't be taken for granted.
It allowed me to kind of gather in that family feel, the feel of camaraderie along with my fellow officers, and to get to know people, as to see them flourish in their career, and to be an opportunity to try to help them along the way to share my experiences.
Apply today at lexingtonky.gov/correctionsjobs.
Whether you're in the market for a brand new Chevrolet, you're looking for a pre-owned quality vehicle, or your family car is in need of service by our GM certified technician, Jack Burford has what you need. Come to Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond for all of your automotive needs. Family owned and operated since 1964, Jack Burford Chevrolet is your hometown Chevrolet dealership. Check us out at jackburford.com or come in and see us today. We are located on the EKU bypass across the street from Walmart.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a side of ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Good afternoon and welcome into Madison Central High School. Back here for the second day in a row, and I'm out of breath, Dawson.
Yeah, you've been running all over the field.
Trying to get rosters and everything for this MCYFL game. It's for the MCYFL Packers, or the Packers of the Madison County Youth Football League, the 9U team taking on the 859 Ravens or the Lexington Ravens. Should be a fun game.
I'm interested to see. I've never really seen a youth football game played in its entirety, so I want to see what happens, how they play football at this level when they're this young.
Well, one thing I will say is there are some athletes out there on the field. Should be an exciting day for some football here in the area as we get set to get things going here. And the Ravens, the Lexington Ravens, will have the ball first. Out of Lexington, obviously, and was told by somebody over there that this team is ranked number 6 in the nation. So they have some weapons all over the field, and they're going to have some speed all over the field as well. As they get ready to kick this game off and get us underway, they'll take over from the 25-yard line. 8-minute quarters here in this game.
You know, 6th in the nation, that may be the best team to ever play on this football field.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
So here we go, about to be underway. Number 7 is the quarterback, and that is Chase Selby for the Ravens. Was watching the coaching staff work with these youngsters, and tell you what, just seeing the enjoyment of these kids out there on the field it makes me even more excited to be here to showcase these young athletes. So here we go, we're underway. A handoff up the middle on the first play of the game, and a nice carry, a couple of stiff arms.
Yeah. First play, getting the stiff arm out.
I think that was Tavion Fields on that carry. Gains about 7 yards on first down. So second down and about 3 for the Ravens. They're in those gold uniforms. Packers of the MCYFL in the black.
Little Lexington versus Richmond battle like last night again.
Exactly. See if the same outcome comes to fruition here. Second down and short for the Ravens. They'll line up with one tailback, a split back out to the right side. And number 7, Selby again, will hand it off. It's back to Fields again. This time, turning those legs and picking up a first down, a gain of 5 up to the 37-yard line. And that'll move the sticks.
carrying a couple tacklers with him too to get that first down. It's crazy to watch them when they're that little, just drag guys. They can still do it. It just goes to show some people are just natural-born football players.
Yeah, pretty impressive early on, the speed of Fields, as he has gotten the handoff on back-to-back plays, and now his team has it at their own 37-yard line. Working against the Packers, going left to right, ball near the right hash mark. Selby again up under center. This young man showing why he's going to be a quarterback someday in the future as well, getting his offensive lineman set. A little trickery on the end around, and a nice juke move by Tristan Jenkins. A nice tackle on the other end as well, coming from number 9. That is Josiah Pennon. Scratch that. That is Trevor Cooper on the stop. So Cooper gets the tackle, and nice job to stop the tailback Tristan Jenkins on the carry. A pickup of about 5.5 yards, bringing up a 2nd down and 5.
You know, a lot of these young guys for the Richmond team, they're going to be playing here in a couple years for the Indians. So they're getting a little bit of a taste of what it's like to play in this field.
Same formation for the Ravens. If they go back to Fields, who got the first 2 carries of the game. This time they go opposite way with number 30 on the handoff. And a nice pickup as he gets it to the 45-yard line. And look in the background, one of the offensive linemen doing some push-ups. There is a hold on the play to bring this one back. But Harris Combs had a nice pickup that is negated by a holding penalty. And we'll replay 2nd down. It'll go from 2nd and 5 to, I think, 2nd and 15. I'm not sure if the yardage will remain the same.
Hey, the push-ups right there, that's the discipline you want to see at a young age from a football player. He knew he made the mistake when he saw the flag go and the play would be coming back. He dropped and gave him 10.
I like that, too. You're establishing at a young age, you know, when mistakes are made, there obviously is repercussions from it. And, you know, 5 push-ups, not going to be the end of the world for a young man to do, but in the back of his mind, he knows if he does that again, 5 more maybe. So 2nd down, and they're going to mark this football at the 33-yard line. Need to get to the 40, past the 48, basically the 40 to the 48-yard line for a first down. So 2nd down and 15 for the Lexington Ravens. Have yet to see a pass. Now, you won't see a ton of passing at this level just because of the sheer fact that the quarterbacks aren't going to be able to see over the offensive line. And as I say that,
the pass happens.
How about my man Chase Selby dropping back and dropping a dime over on the left side of the field? Check out the replay here, folks, in the MCYFL game. Right on cue, Selby delivers a completion. And can't see the number of the player that caught that pass, but it does drive it to the 42-yard line. 3rd and about 6 for the Ravens.
Maybe a little bit of a mixed attack here. If they're the 6th team in the country, they may try and throw a little bit more than we would expect at this age.
Well, yeah, and Selby's got some athleticism and a good arm. He's already shown that in warm-ups. But that time dropping back and drops one over for a near first down. A nice block as the Ravens are able to pick up the first down. Another stiff arm. And again, it's number 22, Tavion Fields. He pulled a juke move, got a tremendous block on this near side that sprung him. I think it was Omega Bell who gave him that lead block and set up the first down for the Lexington Ravens, now in Packers territory at the 48.5-yard line.
The Ravens have had some pretty good blocking so far on their runs. They've gotten some holes.
First down and 10. Ravens, if they keep it on the ground here. Fields has had some big carries. He's carried the ball 3 times and picked up 2 first downs on those carries. Selby back up under center. They'll give it to Bale after he had lead block. Now he'll get a handoff himself, running to the outside at the 40-yard line. Crosses the 40 to the 30.
He might be
and
gone.
Bale might be gone to the house. He will be.
Wow.
Turns on the Jets and will take it 48 yards to the house for a Ravens touchdown, and a celebration will ensue for the Ravens as they strike first. Check out this move, folks, to get it on the outside, being chased like he stole the football from him. and Bell will go all the way to the end zone for a touchdown, and the Ravens are on the board as they take the lead 6-0 here in Richmond.
He just fell on the ground after that run and just sat there. He was gassed. That's a lot for those little legs.
Well, I'll say this. I was running from that sideline back up here to the press box. I understand how he feels. 6-0 Ravens. Now, I think they have the option to go for 2 or maybe go for a 3-point conversion. I'm not sure exactly the rules here in the MCYFL. Obviously, no kicking. So we'll see what the scoreboard says after they run this play. Going to be from the 10-yard line. But that time the Packers defense lost containment on the tailback, and Bell makes them pay. Now Selby up under center as the play call comes in. Looks like this might be a pass the way they're setting up the offense. Clock winding down. From the 10. Selby going to throw a little screen pass out to Bell. Couple of guys to beat. Jukes one of them, gets around him, still on his feet, and is going to be wrapped up and pushed out at the 5-yard line. So the conversion will fail. But the Ravens on the board first, 6-0. We'll step aside for a quick commercial break and come back here on WBON TV.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence, to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Do you have dripping registers like this? Drywall issues like this? High humidity can cause a very uncomfortable and sometimes damaging environment. It doesn't matter the age of your system. Improper installation and sizing are the failure. Here at Madison HVAC, we look at your home as a complete system, not just the pieces of equipment attached to your house. Give us a call today at 859-625-1471 so we can provide your solution. And remember, we fix that too.
Here on WBON TV at Madison Central High School, our coverage tonight this afternoon, of these MCYFL games is brought to you by Transcend Training and Energy Insurance. We'll have more about those two great sponsors as we come throughout the broadcast. Appreciate them providing coverage for these MCYFL football games and all of our great WBON TV sponsors as well, who will be with us all throughout the season. It is 1st down and 10 for the Packers from their own 25-yard line. And a botched snap as the ball fell out of the quarterback's hands, able to dive on it at the 24-yard line.
It's like Mason Moore recovered that one, running back.
Peyton Nance, the quarterback for the Packers. As they get set for 2nd down and 11. In the backfield is number 4. That's Mason Moore. Dawson just talking about him. And they'll give it to Moore with nowhere to go, and a flag comes in after the play. We'll see what this is. Might be a face mask. The Ravens head coach doesn't like the call. But they are going to call this a face mask, I believe. Yeah, personal foul penalty, so that should be a 1st down for the Packers. 3:20 to play here in the first quarter. WBON TV bringing you this coverage of MCYFL action, the Packers of the MCYFL and the Lexington Ravens.
Got a little hole, but it closed up real quick there.
Yeah, the Ravens showing off their speed again. Closing up any gap. And that was one thing that they really focused on there in the pregame was the dinner getting the roster from their head coach. And some of the assistant coaches were working on their defense and even said, listen, if the running back gets through the defensive line, you linebackers have to be ready to blow it up. And they did that just right there. Second down and 8 for the Packers. Hitting the 45-yard line. Here comes a flag in on the play. Another nice defensive play made after the handoff went to number 2. That's J.T. Burchell. Tell you what, this Ravens team, they have got some talent. See what the flag is. I believe it's going to be a false start against the Packers.
They got some hard hitters, too. That last tackle right there looked bad.
You know, there's really not a big size difference between the two teams, but this Packers team, this Ravens team, does so much speed on the outside. They're going to wave the flag off, so it will be third down.
I wonder at this level of football if it's not so much about size but technique and what you've learned so far and your ability to hit somebody, tackle somebody.
Some of these kids, I mean, they may not be as big as the other one. I mean, look at, I don't know, I think it's number 5 on that far side for the Ravens.
Yeah.
Probably the smallest kid out there, but he might be tougher than you and I. Well, maybe you. I don't know.
I don't know. I'd like to see him try and tackle you, Michael.
Well, let me eat a bologna sandwich before and he might be in trouble. Here's the handoff. Moore lost the football and the Ravens recover. Moore had a chance to break a big one there, broke a tackle, but as he broke away, a good job by the defender to strip it loose, and the Ravens will recover and take over at the Packer 40, or make it 38-yard line. Going now left to right once again here in the first quarter, 2:21 to play. It's a great time to say thank you to our sponsors like Transcend Training. Sponsoring this great coverage of this game today, Transcend Training is an elite training facility that caters to all of your personal training and nutrition needs. They are here to help you improve all areas of your health and wellness and are located right in the heart of Richmond at 125 South 3rd Street in downtown. Contact them to improve your health. That is Transcend Training in downtown Richmond. Also, Energy Insurance. They are a full-service agency offering personal, business, employee benefits, and surety bonds for individuals and companies alike. We'll have more information about Energy Insurance Agency coming up here throughout the broadcast. From their website, you can get some quotes for home and auto and get rates from 8 of their different companies on the energyinsuranceagency.com.
See what the Ravens come out with this time.
Nice defensive play as the running back broke loose. Nice job backing him up by number 62. That's James Corder. Able to get in there and help bring down Fields. Tell you what, this Fields kid is going to be a name in about 5 or 6 years you may hear playing for one of these schools up in Lexington. Now, there is on the back of the jerseys, I'm going to see if we can get Beck to zoom in on the back of the jerseys for the Ravens here at some point. It says, "Long live Landon," and was talking to some of the coaching staff over there, and that was a player that had played on on their team a few years back. He was shot and killed recently. I think it was over the summer he was shot and killed, so they wanted to honor him, and they have "Long live Landon" on the back of their jerseys. Here's Selby running it right side, runs right into a big tackle from Moore of the Packers. Stayed on his feet, though. A good job of keeping those feet going. Finally, the play blown dead, and it'll bring up 3rd and about 8 for this Ravens offense.
He's like, why'd they blow the whistle? I broke 2 tackles. I could have kept running all the way.
So from the 38, Ravens already on top 6-0 as we dip down here in the first quarter. Now under a minute to play on WBON TV. Dawson Rule, Michael Watkins here with you. And Dawson, last night, Madison Central on this field, a classic, an instant classic to begin the season as they knocked off LCA, the number 12 team in the state, Madison Central preseason rankings, knocking out the number 6 team in the state and the Eagles of Lexington Christian Academy. What a game that was, and now we got some youngsters out on the field as part of the second day of the 2022 Roy Kidd Bowl. Handoff again, this time right side. Breaking a couple of tackles, and it's Fields. He'll stiff arm a defender and make his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tavion Fields.
You know what they say, speed kills.
It has killed so far in this game. Check it out, folks. Fields with the okey doke. Whoop! Finds a hole. Stiff arms the defender. Get off me, and we'll take it to the end zone.
Yeah.
My goodness, what a play from Tavion Fields.
Can see why they're number 6 in the nation now. They've got a dang good quarterback.
Got a good quarterback. Fields got a tailback in him. They got a couple of weapons. I mean, Omega Bell had that big 48-yard touchdown earlier in the game. Now they're going to go for the conversion, this time from the 2.5-yard line. So what I believe is the case in this scenario is this one would be worth less points than going for the one from the 10-yard line. So we'll try to get that squared away as Selby is set to go up under center. 12-0 Ravens, 14 seconds to play in the first quarter. And Selby lost the football. The Packers will cover it up. That'll lead to another commercial break for us. We'll step aside and come back. When we come back, the Packers will have the football down by a couple of scores here on WBON TV.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Back here on WBON TV at Madison Central High School, giving my boy Dawson a hard time in the commercial break.
We always do it. You're going to be glad you didn't want to hear that one.
Said he was at the gym this morning.
Yeah, you go ahead and tell them the rest of it.
Listen, you said you were at the gym this morning. There were a couple of young ladies there.
Yeah, there sure was.
And I said, well, they probably lifting heavier than you were.
I disagree with that. Well, we'll have to test that theory out next time I go.
I've missed the gym 2 days in a row. I've been busy trying to get ball games on the air. But I tell you what, we had such a good game last night. Got a good one here today. Now, you were up at the EKU football scrimmage earlier today as well, as we are 2 weeks away, basically for less than 2 weeks away from their first game. The Curdles, we're taking on Eastern Michigan in that first game of this season on a Thursday night this year. So we'll have coverage of the Tailgate Show on that Thursday to begin the season.
Yeah, from the few drives I saw at the scrimmage, it was just back and forth. The Maroon team had a lead for a while, then the White team came down and scored on them on a long drive. It was just both teams competing, and it looked really good.
First down and 10. Let's see if Nance and the Packers can get some offense going. A little trickery here as they run it outside, and the Ravens sniff it out. Benton Kane took the handoff, and he goes nowhere. The Ravens get the stop as the first quarter comes to an end. After one, here in the 2022 Roy Kidd Bowl, it's the MCYFL Packers down 12-0 to the Lexington Ravens. Step aside and come right back here to Richmond at Madison Central High School on WBON TV.
Looking for some fun this fall? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or, if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Bar and Grill has you covered every Tuesday, starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill. Your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
It's the common thread that ties us together, making life better for everyone. At CVNB, that means better banking, better accounts and lending, better experiences, better schools and better communities. Better. It's what ties us together. CVNB. Bank better.
Back here on WBON TV, and our coverage of this game today, special thanks to our special sponsors for this game and the next game. We've got Transcend Training. Transcend Training is an elite training facility that caters to all of your personal training and nutrition needs. They are here to help you improve all areas of your health and wellness. They are located in the heart of Richmond at 125 South 3rd Street in downtown. Contact Transcend Training to improve your health. And also, Energy Insurance Agency. They were founded in 1982 in Lexington. The Energy Insurance Agency has grown to 11 locations and over 120 employees throughout central Kentucky and Ohio. They were recently named as a top 100 insurance agency by Insurance Journal, one of only 2 headquartered in Kentucky and the only one in the Lexington metro region. Visit energyinsuranceagency.com to learn more.
Check out those good local sponsors if you want to get big like Michael Watkins, Transcend Training.
That's how I do it, man.
You know it.
Tell you what, they've got some really good trainers over there at Transcend Training. I know Tanya Moorhead, worked with her a little bit throughout my time with WBON TV. She used to be at Get Fit. Now she's got her own gym there with Transcend Training, and they do a good job of getting you healthy and getting you in the shape that you want to be in. Here's a handoff to Moore, trying to break one. Moore going to be tackled just past the 30-yard line, and if he gets past that tackler, Dawson,
could have been gone.
He might have had a chance for 6.
It's a shoestring tackle right there.
Gets it to the 33-yard line before being tackled by a Ravens defender. A ball on the right hash mark, 3rd and a long one, 3rd and 2 basically for the Ravens. Just underway here in the second quarter on WBON TV and the MCYFL Packers and the Ravens of Lexington. Third and 1. See if the Packers can pick up this 1 yard, get a first down. It's back to Moore, and Moore will have the first down. To the 37-yard line, he'll move the sticks, and good job by the Ravens defense of bringing him down after that minimal pickup, but again, enough to move the sticks.
It's like the Packers are finally getting some offensive efficiency, getting the run game set. Maybe they can find some more holes here.
Going to have to score to keep pace with this Ravens offense. We've seen that they are going to be hard to stop. First and 10, under 7 minutes to play here in the second quarter. A 12-0 lead for the Ravens.
Oh, wow. That was a big
Handoff
stuff.
to Moore again. Nance, Coach Nance looking at his offensive lineman, telling them you've got to get the block. Colton Ellington that time just missed it and allowed the defender to come through. So second down and 11 for the Packers. Got to protect your offensive weapons. That time the Ravens speed breaking through for that tackle for loss. Man in motion to the left side. Packers have yet to throw the football. Let's see if Nance gets a chance to let one fly here.
Just about to say they might throw one here soon.
Instead, they didn't run the end around. A nice pickup on 2nd and long. As across the 40-yard line goes number 20. Oh, that's number 2. Number 2 on the handoff, and that's J.T. Burchell again from that halfback spot, that slot tailback on the end around, bringing up a 3rd and medium, 3rd and 5 or so for the Packers. Need to get to the 47 for a first down. Dawson likes seeing this young talent because these are names we're going to hear in the future here in Madison County. And again, with all the rivalries of those Lexington schools, probably hear some of these names for the Ravens players in the future as well.
Well, before the game, we were watching that video of the game we did. It was the 8th grade Cottle team, and there was names like Hensley and Kenyatta and all them. Now stars for Madison Central. So we may look back on this one.
Well, yeah, it was when Kenyatta and Hensley were in middle school, their 8th grade year. We did the playoff game here at Madison Central when they played LaRue County. And in that game for the Indians, of course, hard. You had Parker Mullins, who had some big plays last night defensively. Brady Hensley obviously had the 2 touchdowns on the ground. But on the other side of that, yesterday, or we had Cutter Boley, the quarterback of LCA. In that game against Cottle we did 3 or 4 years ago, Boley was the quarterback in that game for LaRue County. So a flashback, Bart Nicholson called me today and told me that, and I said, are you sure, Bart? So I went back and I checked it out, and, man, Boley looked good then. He looked really good last night. But in both games, the home team that had Kenyatta Harge and Brady Hensley, Rylan Rhodes, and Hayden Kaiser got the victory.
Well, that was a fun game last night. That may be one of the best Roy Kidd Bowls I've ever seen.
Yeah, and, folks, if you missed it last night, if you are watching this game and you like football, well, you missed a dandy last night. And you can go back and watch it on the WBON TV Facebook page or our YouTube channel. Just scroll through the pages there. You'll see some highlight clips, and you'll see the full game in its entirety as well. Well, screen pass out to the near side as they get it to Burchell again. He'll be tackled at the 45-yard line, 2 yards short of the first down marker, and it will bring up a third down.
I like the play call, though. They get a pass in there, and they almost broke it. If he'd just been a little bit faster, he would have had that first down.
Yeah, and that probably puts it in 4-down territory as well, 3rd and short, unless you lose yardage here. Or maybe it's already 4th down, so it is 4th down. 4th down and a long 2, short 3 yards for the Packers. Nance up under center. He's got nobody underneath him. He'll throw, and the pass is picked off. Nance was trying to hit an open receiver, and a good job by the Ravens to read it defensively and get in front of the pass. I think it was actually number 7, Selby, who's the quarterback on offense for the Ravens, that got in there and picked off that pass attempt from Nance. And the INT will give the ball back to the Ravens, who already have a 2-score lead with 3:44 to play in this first half.
Yeah, that ball was just a little too high. It allowed the defender to get there right on time, but if it had been just a little bit lower, it could have been a catch for a conversion.
So a 12-0 lead for the Ravens, looking to add to it here as we get set to tick down in the second quarter. Selby will go up under center. Hand off to number 30 for the Ravens, and he stood up immediately. Minimal gain on the play.
The Packers defense can stop the explosive plays. They might be able to get a stop here on the Ravens. That's just what's killed them, is these long runs or breaking tackles or something like that.
Harris Combs on the carry there for the Ravens, but it was a long touchdown, a 48-yarder from Omega Bell, and another long touchdown run from Tavion Fields for the Ravens to give them this 2-score lead. Now looking to add to it, as when this ball is snapped, we'll be under 3 minutes to play in the second quarter. Very cloudy skies here in Richmond, as Selby hands it off, trying to make it to the outside, and doing so is Bell, I believe. And Omega Bell will ring the bell one more time as he gets into the end zone. Another great job by Bell of getting to the outside, out on the perimeter, and that's where the Ravens have hurt the Packers all day long. Check out the replay again. Bell just able to squeak by a defender there and able to outrun number 22 from the Packers. That's Silas Hill, and able to get into the end zone. Another touchdown for Omega Bell as he makes it now 18-0 Ravens.
That's just tough, but there's a lot of teaching moments for the Packers on defense here. I mean, they're facing one of the best teams they could probably play in this entire state as an opponent, so they're going to learn from this one, and as they continue to grow up and play higher levels of football, they'll be able to get tackles like that.
Selby from what looks like the 10-yard line again. He'll go up under center. Looking to throw it out into the flat and into the end zone. Got a wide open receiver, but the pass falls short, and it's incomplete. Packers catch a break there, but they trail 18-0 with 2:41 to play in the second quarter. We'll step aside and make our way back here to Madison Central High School on WBON TV.
Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling has the largest showroom in central Kentucky with all the power sports products you can dream of for your next adventure. Gateway Cycles has a qualified, certified service department, friendly sales staff so you can ride free and play hard. Local people serving local people. We are here to make your dream a living adventure. Stop in and see us today at Gateway Cycles in Mount Sterling or visit us at gatewaycycles.com.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
As we come back to action, it's Moore again on the carry for the Packers, and he gains 11 yards on a 1st and 10. Make it 12 yards on the pickup for Moore. Mason, a nice job to get a couple of defenders off of him, shed a tackle or two, and pick up a 1st down on 1st and 10, gaining 12. Check out the replay here. Moore gets the handoff, comes near side, able to use his blockers, sheds that defender, and picks up the yardage needed for the 1st.
I like Moore. He could be, a future Eagle, a future Indian, wherever he decides to play high school if he stays in the area, but he looks like he's going to be a pretty good football player.
So it's 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. And that time Moore unable to find room. And, there we go. We got flags coming in. Fist thrown. And a very angry mom on the sidelines.
Not sure who initiated that.
Understandably so.
Yeah, it's probably her kid.
Thrown. Can we check out that replay, Gage? See if we can get it here. After the plays, a little pushing and shoving, and number 12 comes in there and starts waylaying the kid. 54 battles for himself, and I didn't see an ejection, but now the referees and the head coaches coming together. Not sure what led to that, but
coaches are making their case, but he probably should be out if he's throwing punches. Can't do that in a
high school game. He's gone for sure.
Yeah.
You throw punches like that, you're not going to last very long. It's DJ Drake, the young player that was the player that threw the first punches. And I think they did offsetting penalties there. So.
Wow.
So we'll see how the coaches are able to calm down their players, but I tell you what, you got to feel good if you're the parent of number 54 there for the Packers. That's Colton Ellington, took up for himself, and it's a good thing about it. I never understood. I know these kids are young, and this is a way for them to learn, but I never understood throwing a punch when somebody's got a helmet on. That's one way to hurt yourself. Hurt your hand or something. Hand off here to number 2. That's Burchell. Not much running room for the Packers tailback. It'll be 3rd down and long for the Packers of the MCYFL. This Ravens team showing off all their speed, Dawson. It's been impressive to see on both sides of the field.
It's just tough, I think, at this age. If you've got that much speed, that much talent to stop it. If you're the Packers, it's just really hard. It's kind of the Lexington talent playing the Madison County talent. And nowadays, there's not as big as a talent gap as there once was.
Well, one thing about this, too, this Ravens team probably a culmination of some of the top talent in Lexington. This Packers team is just one team out of the MCYFL.
Yeah.
So if it was an MCYFL All-Star team, might be a bit different. But we do see right now that this Packers team trying to battle their way through here. Here's a nice defensive play made by the Ravens once again, and it will bring up 4th down for the Packers as we near the end of this second quarter. 17 seconds left to play, and an 18-0 lead for the Lexington Ravens over the Packers of the MCYFL. Clock is stopped at the moment as the Packers try to drop a play and pick up a first down on 4th and 9. Then coming up next, we've got the LCA team against the Raiders of the MCYFL. See if the Packers can get this 9 yards here needed for the first. And a flag comes in. It'll back them up. Nope, it's going to be offsides against the Ravens. So a little bit of momentum for the Packers now as that flag thrown against the Ravens. Tack on 5 yards. And that marker going to be at the 44-yard line. They need the 47 for a first down. So 4th and 3.
Much easier to get this first down here as they run up to the line of scrimmage.
Thing is, if you get the first down, then you got to hustle back up to the line with 17 seconds left. Try to get a score before this half comes to an end. And more offsides.
Yeah.
More laundry on the field for the Ravens, and that will be a free first down now for the Packers. Well, there are those unforced errors you cannot have in a game, and even though the Ravens have this 3-score lead, Packers now with a chance to get it over the 50-yard line for the first time in the game.
I like how they run up to the line of scrimmage.
See if we can turn this into some points. Uncle Mo on the side of the Packers right now. Nance going to hand it off on the end around again. A nice hole and tackled at the 40 is Burchell. Gains 11, another first down. Clock will stop. I think it was a timeout for the Packers. It was to stop the clock. Nice hole provided by that offensive line. The big guys up front doing their job. Case and Mike. Number 62 is James Corder. Got a big number 74 up front. That's Siles Baston. And Jackson Southworth and Asher Klein's in there for the Packers. So 1st and 10 from the 40. And offsides again. 3rd time in the last 4 plays that the Packers have drawn the Ravens offsides. And Dawson, when you have the speed that the Ravens have, you know, most of the time you don't even need that big of a jump, but they're still antsy trying to get in that backfield.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to time the snap count, which I don't know how you do that at this level, but they're wanting to get to the quarterback fast, and it's just not working out for them right now. Their coaches don't really look too happy about all these offsides.
15 yards in penalties on this drive for the Ravens, and it's a 1st and 5 now for the Packers from the Ravens' 35-yard line. At most, you're probably just going to get one more playoff here, maybe 2. So you got to pick up 35 yards in a hurry. They'll hand it off left side, tackled in the backfield for a loss, and a timeout for the Packers with 6 seconds to go as they lose yardage back to the 36-yard line. And another timeout for the Packers. A good chance for us to say thank you to our sponsors once again. The MCYFL game on WBON TV is brought to you by Energy Insurance Agency and Transcend Training. Appreciate both of those great sponsors. Transcend Training is an elite training facility that centers and caters to all of your personal training and nutrition needs. They are here to help you improve all areas of your health and wellness and are located in the heart of Richmond at 125 South 3rd Street in downtown. Also, Energy Insurance Agency, They are located in Lexington and all over Central Kentucky, whether it's your first home or your business that employees. Oh, check out that. Yeah, good hustle by the Packers to get back onto it. Check out the replay here. Yeah, Nance didn't even see the defender come and takes a big shot. Appears to be okay, but the first half will come to an end. So they'll put 8 minutes on the clock here at the half. And let's get back to saying thanks to our sponsor real quick, Energy Insurance Agency, before we take a commercial break. Energy Insurance Agency was recently named a top 100 insurance agency by the Insurance Journal. One of only two headquartered in Kentucky, and the only one in the Lexington metro region. Whether it's your first home or your business that employs 500, the Energy Insurance has the expertise and carrier connections to ensure you are insured correctly. They have local offices in Lexington at the Hamburg area and Winchester, and you can visit energyinsurance.com to learn more. All right, folks, we'll step aside for a commercial break. When we come back, we'll get the second half started, see if the Packers can get some offense going here in the MCYFL versus the Lexington Ravens game on WBON TV.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Hey Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store? Berea Ace Hardware carries the top brands like Skag, Echo, Steel, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Support local and get your vehicle running at its peak performance with CT Diesel Performance off Exit 97 in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff specialize in diesel performance and repair that will service any vehicle, big or small, with oil changes, brakes, tires, alignments, and more. Broke down and need a tow? Well, call CT Diesel at 859-699-8712. Like them on Facebook to enter a weekly drawing for a free oil change. CT Diesel Performance off Exit 97 in Richmond.
Being prepared for various types of disasters is one of the best ways to ensure the safety of your family, friends, and community. The Madison County Emergency Management Agency and the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program is here and ready to support community emergency response. For how to be prepared, make emergency kits, know your zone, and shelter-in-place information, contact EMA CSEP at 624-4787 or visit madisoncountyky.us/EMA. Madison County EMA CSEP, your partner in preparedness.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Coconut, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 Northwest Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Fayette County Corrections is seeking to fill several positions now. The pay is great along with a long list of benefits and incentives, but the relationships created on the job are one thing that can't be taken for granted.
It allowed me to kind of gather in that family feel, the feel of camaraderie along with my fellow officers, and to get to know people as to see them flourish in their career, and to be an opportunity to try to help them along the way to share my experiences.
Apply today at lexingtonky.gov/correctionsjobs.
Back on WBON TV, Dawson Roll, Michael Watkins, and Dawson coming into this second half, Packers down 18-0. They will get the ball first, I believe. What do you think we've got to see from the Packers in this second half if they want to try to get a comeback here?
They're going to have to get some more blocking because that's the only thing they've been able to successfully do is only a couple runs, but when they've done it, it's been good. They've just got to keep getting those blocks so their running backs, Mason Moore, can get some holes.
Yeah, and I think defensively they've got to find a way to contain the tailbacks and the speed of the Ravens. Now, obviously, that's easier said than done because they have got speed all over the field, and they've done a good job of mixing up runs up the middle and runs out on the outside. But when they have ran the ball to the outside, that's where they've had their most success in those big runs, and some of those going to the end zone for the Ravens.
See if they can get past the 50 this drive and keep the momentum from the last drive they had.
Yeah, had a good drive. I mean, obviously the time winding down helped keep them out of the end zone. Not saying they would have gotten in there, but that did help keep them out as the clock wound down and the first half came to an end. And now, who's to say that the Ravens didn't kind of take their foot off the gas defensively there, knowing that the clock was winding down?
We'll just have to see.
But I think you've got to get some points on this drive if you're a Packers fan after what happened there in the first half. Give yourself some confidence.
A little rain going on right now, too.
Yeah, and that might help the defense of the Packers. The speed of the Ravens might make it harder for them to get to those big holes. Another nice defensive play.
Wow.
A nice hole that was there, and then it's closed up quickly by the Ravens defense. Coming into the game for the Packers is number 9. Number 9 is Trevor Cooper.
The linebackers, as you were saying earlier, for the Ravens have really been the ones I've noticed stopping a lot of these big runs for the Packers.
2nd down and 6. Still a good gain. Gain 4 yards on first down. Obviously, you get 4 yards on every down. You'll pick up a first down on third down. But this time Moore says, I don't need a third down carry. Give me a big one here on 2nd down and 6. He'll go from the 29-yard line all the way to the 43. A gain of 14 yards for Moore and a first down for the Packers.
Yeah, that's what they need, a good run. He's carrying the load for them on offense. When he gets the ball and gets a hole, they keep that going. They can get down the field and score a touchdown.
Nose of the football at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10, under 7 minutes to play. And you said it, Dawson, as we came back on here in the second half. Packers found something that worked there in that last drive. Of course, the time ran out in that second quarter. Let's see if they can keep it going here on this drive. Hand off and another nice hole. As number 22, that's Silas Hill, takes the handoff and is able to get it near midfield. Going to spot this thing at the 49-yard line. 2nd down and about 3.5 yards for the Packers. Trying to get it again into Ravens territory. They were able to do that for the first time all game on their last drive, but of course that drive stalling as the clock expired in that second quarter. Now in the third, trying to get some offense and some points on the board. Nance going to keep it himself.
Nice
and
run.
A nice job to pick up a first down. That'll move the sticks again. And second first down on this drive for the Packers. They'll have it at the Ravens' 47-yard line.
I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like they're a little bit quicker tempo, too, than they were in the first half.
Well, I don't know how many games they have under their belt, but you always have those pre-game, those early game jitters, the nervousness, and obviously a big celebrity like Dawson Roll in the house. Do you want to play good in front of him? So.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. That Michael Watkins is pretty big himself. But
no autographs. No. Here we go. 1st and 10. They'll give it to number 22. That's Hill again. This time that hole closed up by Hill rather quickly, or for Hill rather quickly. Able to get positive yardage, though, from the 47 to the 45, gain of 2. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
I'm just glad these kids aren't cramping up like some of the Central players were last night. I was down there on the sidelines, and it just seemed like they couldn't find some subs to come in at times, especially on defense, because there was cramping up everywhere.
Thought at one point they might have to put you in the game.
Yeah, I was down there. I was ready to go. I was amped. I wanted to get in.
But, yeah, I mean, and it was not only like it wasn't just 1 or 2 players. It was 6 or 7, and it was some of the big names that they had out there that were getting stuck with the cramps. Flag comes in, and this one looks like a false start against the Packers. It is, so back them up 5 yards. And that's the one thing you definitely did not want to see on this drive. You finally got some momentum going, and then you have a penalty like that to back you up from a 2nd and 8 to a 2nd down and 13 on the 49-yard line.
I think the Central Athletic Department funds will be getting a lot of IVs and pickle juice this week. Take care of that before Dunbar game next week.
Another big game. Dunbar got a nice win last night, so they'll come in here, and they've got revenge on their mind after a loss in the playoffs last year. They went 0-2 last year against Central.
Ooh,
wow, what a hit. As Selby comes in and lays the boom on Penman. Check out this replay, folks. Selby, boom, a nice tackle. That was actually Moore that took the handoff. And as soon as he got it from Nance, Selby's right there from that linebacker spot to make the stop. 3rd down and long for the Packers, and we'll see if they try to go back to the air here. We talked about it in the pregame. There's really not a lot of opportunities, again, with the size of the quarterbacks you have at this age, to throw the football. But at this point, 3rd down and 14, we'll see if the Packers decide they want to chuck it in the air. Going up under center is Nance, and almost got an offsides against the Ravens. Takes the snap, little end-around action, one-on-one, and a nice job to break one tackle. But again, good backup defense. It's number 17 for the Ravens in there to help get the stop. That's Flynn on the tackle. And it'll bring up 4th down and about, looks like 12 yards for the Packers. I think they're going to punt per se, not officially a punt, but they're going to give the ball back to the Ravens, and they'll march themselves down the field and take over at their own 25-yard line. Do want to say a special thank you to our great sponsors for this game. We got Transcend Training and Energy Insurance Agency. You can like them on Facebook or visit the website for Energy Insurance Agency to learn more about what they can do for you. It's an exciting game here at Dawson. These young kids, obviously they take their football serious as well, put in the work, and out there on the field trying to get a big win for both of these respective teams. We will have one more game for you coming up following this one. This live stream will end, and we'll have another one coming up to follow. Ravens putting the ball on the ground once again, and Moore able to get in there and slow down the tailback, allow his defense to come up and help make the stop. So we dip under 2.5 to play.
You know, being around football players, I've heard a lot of them talk about their days playing youth football like this, and they never forget them. You know, that wasn't exactly the best time of their lives playing football, but they sure do remember the plays, the teammates they had, what they learned. They talk about it highly.
Well, you know, that's one thing that Mike Holcomb has really wanted to get involved with, and Mark Payne over at Madison Southern, Frank Parks at Berea. They try to get involved with these youth football leagues because these could be potential players on their teams in the future. So, you know, Mike Holcomb, when he was at Breathitt County, he had the Lumberjacks and the middle school program, SMS up there. And those feeder programs normally are former players at the high schools. Or coaches are, a fumble by the Ravens.
Wow,
and
yeah,
it's
Packers got it.
Hauled in by the Packers. Number 62 of the Packers able to pick up that fumble. That's James Corder. And now the MCYFL Packers have a chance to put some points on the board. By far their best field position of the day at the Ravens' 22-yard line. And that time, some miscommunication by the Ravens that led to that fumble.
It looked like the quarterback tried to hand it off 2 or 3 different times and couldn't find somebody to hand it off to, and then he just got hit and knocked out.
Dawson, I know you're a big Bengals fan.
Oh, yeah. Who dey?
Well, we got, 3 weeks of the NFL season?
I'm still heartbroken over the Super Bowl loss.
Yeah, so here's the thing. You can't be upset about it. I mean, okay, yes, you can. But you all weren't supposed to be there anyway. So it's like – but I think that's what makes times like that special, when you don't expect your team to get there. It's kind of like Madison Central did last year. Nobody expected that team to be in the semi-state game after back-to-back one-win seasons. They do a complete turnaround and are in the semi-state game last year. And I think that's really what makes it so special, because it's an incredible ride. You didn't expect it. The Bengals did that last year for you. And now there's kind of some high expectations for the Bengals.
Listen, I think they may not get back this year. The AFC is loaded. I mean, they've got the Bills, the Chiefs, Ravens, Chargers, but give Joe Burrow 5, 6, 7 years, he'll be a Super Bowl champion. If they can keep Jamar Chase and all these other Super Bowl, Cincinnati will have a Super Bowl.
Keep Burrow healthy. That's a big thing as well.
They upgraded the offensive line.
They did. But he's just the nagging injuries. Like they're out to the torn ACL in year 1, but I think he just had another procedure here recently as well. But, yeah, he's big things expected from Joe Burrow and the Bengals this year. Here's number 2 for the Packers. That's Burchell trying to break one on the outside. And, again, the speed of the Ravens, we've talked about it all game long, covering up that hole rather quickly, as we've got 42 seconds to play in this third quarter, winding down here at Madison Central High School.
Got 2 plays to get 9 yards. They're going to be aggressive here, I think, because they're so close to the end zone.
Appreciate you tuning us in on WBON TV. We got Jacob Beck, our cameraman up top, Gage Hill, our producer, and Dawson Rule on the call with myself, Michael Watkins. Glad to have you tuned in here, folks. Appreciate Nathan Nance for reaching out to us and getting us out here to bring you this coverage of the MCYFL Packers and the Lexington Ravens.
We got a fantastic 4 crew on hand today.
And the third quarter, it's going to come to an end. Packers unable to get the playoff. So we'll step aside and come back. Fourth quarter on the other side of this commercial break when we come back on WBON TV.
Whether you're in the market for a brand new Chevrolet, you're looking for a pre-owned quality vehicle, or your family car is in need of service by our GM certified technician, Jack Burford has what you need. Come to Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond for all of your automotive needs. Family owned and operated since 1964, Jack Burford Chevrolet is your hometown Chevrolet dealership. Check us out at jackburford.com or come in and see us today. We are located on the EKU bypass across the street from Walmart.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Back here, WBON TV Sports, Dawson Rule, Michael Watkins. I'm introducing us because, Michael Watkins is off doing other things, but he's back now.
Trying to get warm, man. It feels pretty good. Contrary to what Beck believes, it feels almost too cold up here in the press box today.
Well, maybe he wants to switch positions. I don't know.
He might. It just feels, I think the rain made it more humid outside, kind of raised that humidity level out there, but we come back to action here in this fourth quarter. Fourth quarter getting started. A lot of work to be done for the Packers, but their best field position of the day. It's 3rd down and 9. As Dawson said, probably 4-down territory. So you got 2 plays to basically pick up 9 yards. Let's see if they can get the job done here. We've seen some flashes of really good football from this Packers team, but it's just hard to kind of counteract that speed that the Ravens are putting out there. When you've got speed at the defensive positions, especially up front, it just makes it so much harder to find a hole and then get through it before it's closed up by the Ravens' defense.
And we've seen good stuff this game, but this is the best game to watch for the Packers' purposes of seeing their talent because they're playing such a good team. I mean, I'm sure if we did other games of theirs, they'd probably have a ton of points right now. They've got the talent. They're just playing a really good team.
More hit in the backfield. He'll lose yardage back to the 21-yard line. It'll go down officially as no gain, and 4th down and 9 coming up for the Packers.
So I wonder if they turn it over on downs here, do they put it back at the 25, or if that's just like a set place, or I would assume that's where they put it. But let's see if they can get a first down there.
Yeah, I think once it flips fields, then you would start from the 25-yard line. We'll double-check that once we get the play set. Nance will go up under center. Fourth down and 9. Got 5 receivers over here on the near side, and Nance decides to run the quarterback sneak. I like it, though. You make them think you're going to throw it outside, try to sneak it up the middle, but good defense again by the Ravens to plug the hole quickly. And now it's 6:56 to play. They'll take back over on offense.
See if they get one more score here. They're going to have to go 75 yards, but they've done it a couple times. They may do it one more.
They've had a couple of long TD runs. Omega Bell has been the guy for whom the bell tolls tonight.
That was good. That's a good football name, Omega Bell. I like that. Just if he's not on your team, you probably don't like it.
Yeah. You can ring my bell, ring my bell.
Yeah.
That song, Gage? Don't need it.
We make a good musical duo, I think,
Well, you snap your fingers, I'll sing, man.
Well, I want to get some.
Oh, you want to get my background
Just
singer?
a little, yeah.
Okay.
I can do some vocals, too. I have a little twang I can throw in there.
Let's see if the Ravens tack on some more points. An 18-0 lead here at Madison Central High School as part of the 2022 Roy Kidd Bowl on WBON TV, sponsored by Transcend Training and Energy Insurance Agency. The Ravens are going to go to the air. Great defense by the Packers to knock it loose. It's number 9, Josiah Penman, getting in there to knock that one away from the intended target. Good pressure defensively, and it looks like Selby is down on the field. He was hit hard at the end of that play. Check it out. Dropping back to pass, and boom! Gets hit as he lets it fly. Good defense on the back end. And now the Ravens quarterback is down on the field injured. While he is down and being checked on, let's step aside for a quick commercial break. We'll come back and try to get an update on him on WBON TV.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Do you have dripping registers like this? Drywall issues like this? High humidity can cause a very uncomfortable and sometimes damaging environment. It doesn't matter the age of your system. Improper installation and sizing are the failure. Here at Madison HVAC, we look at your home as a complete system, not just the pieces of equipment attached to your house. Give us a call today at 859-625-1471 so we can provide your solution. And remember, we fix that too.
So Ravens trying to tack on some points. Their quarterback Selby going to be out of the game for a moment after having his bell rung. A nice defensive play by the Packers.
Get a little backup player in there. See if he can throw the ball a little bit.
Well, they've had a lot of success running the football. And I think it was a good idea for them to kind of get Selby some reps throwing the football. But obviously, when you've got a defensive lineman bearing down on you and taking the shot that he did, it's never going to feel good. He'll wake up and feel that one for a few days probably. Here's the handoff, and breaking tackles, making people
Slippery.
miss. I think that's Bell again. Omega
Oh.
with the okey doke, and up the field he goes. Bell at the 40 is finally chased out. Omega Bell showing off the speed yet again. And folks, check out the first down from Omega Bell on the replay here. You can see Bell got the football. He's got all kinds of black jerseys around him, and Omega pulling out the tricks as he makes one defender miss and continues to move it up the field. Omega Bell across the 40-yard line. Some highlight reel trickery there from Omega Bell as he's showing off his athleticism. Also pretty impressive there from Bell. He's already got 2 touchdowns on the game, and running with it, you talked about it earlier, those little legs sometimes at this age can kind of get worn down quickly. I don't know if he had gotten past that last line of defense had he had enough to get 50 or 60 more yards, but would have been interesting to see if Omega Bell had gotten through that last tackle. Here's another handoff up the middle. This time it's Fields on the handoff. Tavion saw a lot of work early, not as much here in the last couple of quarters. But his team has had the lead since the start of the game, basically, and the Ravens now just trying to milk it. But to tell you what, you talked about this Packers team, Dawson. If they're playing somebody in their division, might be a much different story. But this Ravens team coming down from Lexington, it's been a tough challenge for the Packers here in this game. We'll step aside for a quick commercial break. Packers down 18-0 here on WBON TV.
Citizens Guaranty Bank makes banking on the go a breeze. Banking on the go has never been easier with options like balance inquiries, make payments from any mobile device, transfer funds between accounts, activate or deactivate a card with just a tap. And with mobile checking deposit, you can deposit checks straight into your eligible checking account using your iPhone, iPad, or Android device. Take advantage of all these fast, convenient, and secure services of Citizens Guaranty Bank. Mobile carrier charges and rules and restrictions may apply. See bank for details. Citizens Guaranty Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Oh, good defense by the Packers.
Oh, what a
almost
handoff.
knocking it loose, but Bell able to get it from Fields, and Bell could be gone again. Able to bring him down is number 9. That is Cooper. A great defensive play by Cooper. A touchdown-saving tackle as Omega Bell almost broke another one here. But check out the heads-up play from Fields. He's actually going down. He gets the first handoff. Good defense by the Packers. And then he hands it off to Omega Bell, who almost breaks another long run for a touchdown. But right there at the end of it, nice defensive play by Cooper to make the stop.
You don't see a play like that at higher levels of football when you're going down, just kind of pitch it off to someone behind you and they can run. When you got speed like that, might as well do it at this young age. Ball's on the ground, looks like. No?
Ravens able to keep it,
Yeah.
I believe. No, the Packers got it, right? Nope, Ravens kept it. Close. So it'll be... No, wait, the Packers did take the football away.
Wow, okay.
So Packers football here with 4:41 to play. Dawson might be a little too late for them to maybe come back and win this game, but if they can get some offense going, get a touchdown, and kind of give them some momentum would be a good way to cap off this game and head into their game next week.
Yeah, get some points on the board against number 6 in America at this level. That's pretty good. That's only 2 more scores and you're tied.
Look at you doing, man. I'm proud of you.
Well, 6 times 3, 6. Yeah, that's 18. I just had to make sure. I'm terrible at math.
Didn't even have to use your calculator today. Proud of you,
No,
man.
just
Here's a
my
handoff to Moore. It'll be tackled at the 30-yard line. Dawson, what, you're a senior at EKU now?
Senior year.
Getting old on us.
Oh, man, I don't feel like a senior, but here we are. 1 more year.
Dawson is the ruler of all sideline videos. They got some amazing shots from the game last night between Madison Central and LCA, doing some good work for us here on WBON TV.
Right place, right time. I almost went behind the goalpost over there because that's where I had been for the previous scores, but something was just like, stay where you are, and I ended up getting the best shot. So I'm glad I stayed there.
From the 30-yard line, the Packers now backed up on 3rd and looks like 13 yards, needing to get to the 43 for a first down. Of course, Madison Central with that big win over LCA last night. They will be right back at home again this upcoming Friday when they take on the Paul Lawrence Dunbar Bulldogs.
And, it's still a long season, but looking at the schedule right now, that may be the best team Central plays in the regular season all year. Now, obviously, their district opponents, Bryan Station, Pikeville.
Good,
But I saw Pikeville lost last night, so that kind of surprised me by 3 points. I forget who it was, but I was like, well, if Pikeville, they won state last year, you got to go on the road to play there. That's a tough game.
Yeah, regular season-wise, LCA, it's going to be hard. And here's the thing, too. LCA is going to get much better. Central will get much better as well. But I think that is, as you said, maybe the best opponent they're going to see all year during the regular season. A guy like Cutter Boley, a quarterback, may be the best quarterback they see all year long because you're not going to face many quarterbacks that have offers from Alabama, Michigan, Kentucky, among others. So he may be the best QB they see all year long. Maybe the best QB we see for the next 5 years.
And to say that of a sophomore. And really, I mean, that's good if Central can find a way to pull out a game like that against such a good team, such a good quarterback this early in the year for growing purposes. And even Southern last night against a good Southwestern team.
Had a 19-0 lead and let it slip away. The Eagles, though, got off to a great start to the Mark Payne era. Just gave up a lead. I think they fell behind 27-19 with 1:11 to play. And then ended up losing by that score. We're unable to tie the game up late. But still, I mean, you get a 19-0 lead against a team that was in the regional championship game last year. Nice start to the season for the Madison Southern Eagles. Ball's loose, and the Ravens are going to dive on it and take over. So the Ravens with 3:07 to play will take the field. Back on offense. After already holding on to an 18-0 lead. Selby, after that big shot he took last time they had the football, back in there offensively. So that's good to see. Move a player out of the offensive line late, get him back in and set up for the snap. And they'll hand it off right up the gun, and that is Fields. He'll stiff arm a defender, or at least try to. And once again, it is that's Penman making the stop. Great job. That's either Penman for Cooper, and I think that's Penman from that safety position coming up to make that tackle. Check out the replay here. Good job by Fields to get the stiff arm out there, but Penman says access denied and makes the tackle. Second down and 10. Back to the ground they go, spinning away from defenders is Fields, and again able to get away from a defender and is finally brought down inside the 10-yard line, setting up, I believe, a first and goal, and now an injured Packer player down on the field.
Dropped the shoulder on him. That may have been it right there.
2:14 to play. We've had a lot of injuries here in the second half as these two teams have played hard and hit hard in this game. While the Packers player is being worked on, we'll say a thank you to our great sponsors for this game once again, like Transcend Training. Transcend Training, folks, is an elite training facility that caters to all of your personal and training and nutrition needs. They are here to help you improve all areas of your health and wellness and are located in the heart of Richmond at 125 South 3rd Street downtown. Contact Transcend Training to improve your health. And Energy Insurance Agency. They are a full-service agency offering personal, business, employee benefits, and bonds for individuals and companies alike. You can check out energyinsuranceagency.com to learn more, with local offices in Lexington, Hamburg, and Winchester. It is first and goal for the Ravens. Under 2 minutes to play. Selby going to throw, slant,
touchdown.
And the pass is caught for a touchdown. First touchdown pass of the game, and Selby able to find his man. Great play drawn up here. Selby, a three-step drop. Let it fly, and 6 more on the board for the Ravens. Now the conversion attempt. 24-0 lead. .147 to play. Selby set to go up under center. Lost the football, able to regather, hand it off, and the conversion this time successful, as running it in for the Ravens is going to be number 8, Khalil Hill, on the conversion attempt. Clock winding down, and I think it's going to be a running clock the rest of the way. A 25-0 lead for the Ravens, and the Packers going to try to get a touchdown on the board, Dawson, before this game comes to an end.
It's going to be tough with that running clock, but they've still played a good game even with the 0 on the scoreboard. They've got some good plays to take away against a really good team, I think.
Now under 1 minute to play, Packers probably going to be able to get off at least 2, maybe 3 plays on this drive before the game comes to an end. 25-0 score. Packers on top. At this rate, Dawson may only get 1 play off. We'll get the snap, but 22 seconds to go. And a nice pass caught for the Packers.
Go, go, go.
Big hole and may be gone. 40, 30, 20, and to the house. JT Burchell, my man, 75-yard touchdown. And the Packers get on the board with 3 seconds to play, and the game comes to an end. But what a way to finish this one off as Burchill goes 75 yards to close out the game for the Packers.
What a run, what a play. And, hey, they don't have a 0 on the scoreboard anymore. Just draw a little line and make it a 6 because that's a good touchdown right there.
Nice job by Burchill. Really only had one man to beat, made him miss, and goes the distance as Burchill gives the Packers their first score of the ball game.
Looks like they may get to run the extra 2-point as well, just as a courtesy maybe, or it's a rule, I don't know.
Well,
but
a chance just to really, you would, if this was a high school game, you would get the chance to kick the extra points. They are going to get the chance to run the conversion attempt here.
Might as well punch it in, add a couple extra points to it.
Coming up next, we've got the Raiders and LCA going mano-a-mano here in the Roy Kidd Bowl. They're going to throw it out in the flat, pass incomplete, and the game will come to an end. 25-6 your score. The Ravens will come into Richmond and knock off the MCYFL Packers by a final score of 25-6. We appreciate you tuning us in here, folks, to this game here on WBON TV, brought to you by Energy Insurance Agency and Transcend Training. We'll end this broadcast, but we'll come back live for game number 2 of our coverage of the 2022 Roy Kidd Bowl on WBON TV.